Tell Melody to come here, but get moving.
Somebody wants to see you, Melody.
So tell him to look.
Yeah, well, you'd better look. Standing right over there.
Gruesome, I'm so glad to see you. When'd you get out?
Relax, kid, relax. Rode the rods all night to get here.
Oh, swell. Did you break out?
Good behavior. Where can we talk?
Outside, come on.
Hey, you, where you going?
Outside, this is my pal.
You're on the ivory.
Yeah, I know. I'll be back. Maybe.
Be back in 10 minutes or you're out of business.
With you in town, that piano job don't mean nothing.
You have anything in mind?
Yeah, something really big.
Where is it?
It ain't far. Only the big boy ain't okayed me yet.
He'll okay me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Sounds like an interesting setup.
With you in on it, it's worth $1 million.
Big stuff grows in strange places, eh, Melody?
Here it grows out of test tubes.
What do you want, Melody?
I want to see the doctor. I got the right guy to handle that job for her.
What is your friend's name?
Gruesome.
Isn't he? Come in. Our employer is in the midst of an experiment. Your friend will have to wait.
Go back and finish your job.
I don't need that job now.
Go anyhow. I'll handle the doctor.
Okay, I'll see you tonight, huh? Boy, am I glad you're in town.
Make yourself comfortable, but please don't touch anything.
No? Why?
It isn't advisable.
Come on, Mac, up. Oh, come on, get up on there.
What's
What's the trouble, Carney?
Oh, just another drunk. This is the 5th time I've called the wagon tonight.
I'm on my way down to headquarters to pick up Dick Tracy. Can I take him along for you?
Now, that I'd appreciate, Pat.
Well, where is he?
He's lying in the doorway of that joint back there.
That's funny, Pat. Not enough alcohol to have killed him. Yet no pulse and no heartbeat.
So what did the big lug die of? A broken heart?
I don't know, but Doc Ross can tell you tomorrow after the autopsy. I've been in this racket a long time, but I've never seen anything like this before. You say he was limp when you picked him up 10 minutes ago?
Limp as a playboy's alibi. 10 minutes later, he's like this.
Then it wasn't time for rigor mortis to set in.
No time at all. Want to take a guess at what's eating him?
Yes, I could guess, but it wouldn't mean anything. Except I think it's a case for homicide.
Careful of your language, Frankie. He died in my car.
But he didn't get whatever's wrong with him in your car.
Right. So a corpse coming out of hangman's knot's got to be murder, huh?
Probably. You say you found this on him?
Loaded for bear. And his suit had the feel of a big house hand-me-down.
Mm-hmm. That's sharp observing.
Ain't it?
Why don't you have Tracy take a look at him?
I think I will. But if he has the answer to a drunk turning to stone, I give up.
Happened not once, but several times.
Thanks, Sarge.
I wouldn't go in there now, Pat, if I was you.
You mean I shouldn't go in?
Nobody. Dick's got a VIP in there.
VIP? Zip?
A very important personage.
In that case, I'll knock. Excuse me, Dick, but I think I just brought in a homicide. Anyway, he's a mighty funny stiff.
Funny? I'll be right with you.
Come over to the morgue, huh?
Right. I'm sorry, Dr. Tomic. Go on.
For instance, when I arrive home at night, I find figures lurking in the shadows near my house.
Why didn't you report this sooner?
I hoped that my wife and I were wrong, that these people weren't really stalking me at all.
What makes you so sure they were?
And 2 attempts were made within a week to run me down by car.
We have a lot of reckless drivers in this town, Doctor.
Yes, I know, but
Why do you think someone wanted to kill you?
I don't know. I've no idea. Of course, like many scientists, I'm working on new and rare formulae at the university all the time.
Very little we can do for you, Doctor, but offer you police protection.
I dislike troubling you, but I am worried.
Well, Chief, this isn't a case for me, so if you don't
Run
mind...
along, Dick. We'll take care of the doctor.
I'm sorry I can't stay, but my assistant has a slight case of homicide on his hands. Good luck.
Now, see here, Doctor. Let's review the facts.
Pat? Pat?
Did you get his number?
Sure. What happened, Pat?
You're asking me. I'm sitting here, see, writing out this report on the stiff. All of a sudden, blackout. Something hit me here. A crowbar, maybe, or a small bulldozer. I don't see how anybody could have got in here, Dick. Frankie put the stiff on this slab. He was out cold, just like he is now. The stiff, the mug, where is he?
Looks like you had a drunk who woke up, Pat. He just outfoxed you, that's all.
Outfoxed me, huh? I tell you, he was dead. Oh, don't look at me like that, Dick. You know I haven't had so much as a short beer since I joined the force. I tell you, I brought in an absolutely dead stiff.
Okay, but if that's true, then you're just confused. There's a stiff in the other room.
What? Why didn't you say so? Come on. What I want to know is who moved that stiff. So he outfoxed me, did he? What's that make you?
I admit it, Pat. He tricked me, too.
1 minute he's dead. The next he slugs me, tricked you and vamoosed.
Smart man.
Smart? He's weird. I tell you, if I didn't know better, I'd swear we were doing business with Boris Karloff.
Looks that way.
Melody. Did you find him?
Would I be back here without him if I did? Oh, that stuff he got must have killed him.
Nonsense. It was one of the early experiments of the doctor's miracle formula.
But what did it do to him?
Potent but harmless. It just rendered him helpless.
Helpless? Oh, that's great. Gruesome helpless and the cops hot on his trail?
Exactly. So he is of no use to us any longer. If he does come back, you must tell him the deal is off.
What are you talking about? That guy knows his way around.
He is no good to us now. We must be rid of him. The doctor
will be disturbed by your stupid chatter. You'll get rid of who?
No, please, Gruesome. He didn't mean it. He needs you. We all need you, Gruesome, please.
Exactly. As the doctor just said, you know your business, but I know mine.
You mean you've spoken to the doctor?
Yes, I've had a talk with him. You're a disgraced doctor of science, correct?
Yes, but I...
No buts. The doctor stumbled on a great racket, but he needs me to make it work for him. So from now on, you two will do exactly what I say. Now get in there, keep your mouth shut and listen. Tomorrow is the most important day in your stupid lives.
Two and a half minutes to go.
Hey, Harry, come here. I told you to get that cat out of here. Now get him out.
Afternoon, Miss Trueheart.
Hello, Mr. Stone.
10, 20, 30. How's Mr. Tracy?
Well, he's fine, thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.
There's something wrong with him. And him.
You heard
X-ray timed it perfectly. The air's clear. Lock the door.
Hey, Gruesome, why one of you look as silly as they do?
Lock the door.
Pardon me, Mac, do you mind?
What's the matter, buddy? Dandruff?
Melody.
Yeah, come on, Gruesome.
Dick Tracy, homicide, quickly. Hello, Dick. Listen, I'm inside the Grove Street branch of the First National Bank, witnessing a robbery.
Dead? Frozen? Uh-oh. Okay, honey, don't lose your nerve. We'll be right there. This is Tracy. Notify all cars in the area, 4th and Grove. Bank robbery, First National.
Let's get out of here. Gruesome, there was a dame in that boat.
Oh, lock. Get going. Probably died before he hit the ground.
Move these people back.
Move back a little, folks. Come on, move back now. Come on, move back. Take care of everything, Tim.
Okay, Dick.
Tess, come out of it.
Come out of what? I'm all right.
Well, she's alive anyway.
If I hadn't been in the booth, I'd have gotten it, too. But you see...
Wait a minute.
Aim it on Thursday, or the bank will be forced to foreclose.
But I tell you, I can't.
You heard the man say they want a cash bonus?
Oh, that's it.
Mr. Crandall. Mr. Crandall.
$1 worth of change, please.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. You'll have to leave now, sir. It's 3 o'clock.
You see, pal, you were only half dead.
I don't question your word, Mr. Tracy. There undoubtedly was a bank robbery, but not here. Not here.
They sent you to the wrong bank.
Mr. Banks, over $100,000 has disappeared.
Oh, that's fine.
Right under our noses.
What?
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
2 minutes ago, everybody was paralyzed. Frozen stiff, and now look at them. They're perfectly normal.
No one leaves until everybody's been questioned. Line them all up over there.
Right, man. This way, folks.
How many men in the stick-up crew?
2.
Did they wear masks?
No, one was coarse-looking, and the other one was...
Fine, tell me later. How long was it between the freezing act and their entrance?
About a minute.
You mean this knockout stuff was instant? Insist? Right away?
Well, it couldn't have been more than 2 minutes at the most.
How do you feel?
All right, Mr. Tracy. That's what's so darn queer. I still can't believe I was out cold for 12 or 14 minutes. Just wait till I tell my wife. When I get
Right now, I'd rather you told me what you were doing and how you felt when this stuff hit you.
Sure, you bet. Like I was telling your sidekick here, I'm standing right here watching the clock, see? Not that I'm a clock-watching guy ordinarily.
Skip it, pal. Get to the pail.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Like I was telling your sidekick, you see, it's my wife's sister's birthday, and I says to myself, I says, Humphrey, when you get home...
He was pulling down the shade.
Yeah, that's right. How'd you know? Here, like this. Like this I was. Had it about there. No? Here, maybe.
Well, did you feel yourself slipping?
Nah, positively no warning at all.
You think you were the first one affected by this gas?
No, the first man to go was standing right over there.
Well, show me how he was standing.
All right. As I remember, he was standing right here with his coat open, like this.
Well, that's enough. Take him with you, Pat, and see if you can find that man.
Come on. Or was it like this?
Relax, Gabby. Let's find
I
the
know
guy.
I had one hand sticking out. Now, let's see. You've had everyone in the bank checked on.
Everyone. They all have legitimate addresses. No suspicious characters.
And you're having this screwy gas analyzed.
Fred has what was left in the shell casing. I expect a report any minute.
And the getaway car was stolen.
Picked up on the turnpike. No distinguishable fingerprints.
The banking commission is panicky, Dick. If this gets to the papers, they're afraid of a wholesale run on every bank in town.
I told you Tracy was busy.
It's okay, Sarge. Tracy wants to see me, right?
Dick has nothing to say to the press, Dan.
No? In that case, the press has a hot word for him. It's headlines. Shall I go?
It's okay, Sarge.
Thanks. What I have to say should be private, boys, for your sake.
Spill it, Dan. We're busy.
I know, and stumped. Fellas, I was the only news hawk to get to a certain bank before you had everybody's mouth buttoned up like a West Pointer on inspection.
How much do you know, Dan?
Remember the bank guard with the end of gab?
You can't print a word of it, Dan.
Look, Dick, I play ball usually, but not with gas bombs. This will be the biggest thing hit the streets since George Patton broke the bulb.
This is a war of a sort, too, Dan. A war on small investors. If you break silence before we can move in, no bank in the state can escape a run on it.
How long do you want?
24 hours.
I'll settle for the 4. That'll get me in the final edition.
We won't have a thing in 4 hours.
That bad, eh?
Right now, we haven't got a lead to the interest of bloodhounds.
So, then I think my readers should know what they're up against.
Give us till morning, at least, Dan.
Say, Dick, this is an absolutely unknown chemical. We've given it every...
Yeah.
Why don't you look before you yap?
Unknown chemical. 20 people frozen to the spot by absolutely unknown chemical while bank is casually robbed of at least 200 grand.
It was only 100.
Thanks, that much I didn't know.
Until morning, Dan, please.
We don't sell a morning paper, Dick.
Exclusive, Dan. You can sell it to the syndicates.
To hit the morning rags, I'd have to have all the details by 2 a.m.
2 a.m., you highbinder. Well, that's only 10 hours from now.
You're quick, Chief.
Okay, Dan, it's a deal. 2 a.m.
Good luck.
I'm sorry, Chief.
Forget it. That ferret could dig salt out of Big Rock Candy Mountain.
This chemical is so new, it isn't even registered. Is that it, Fred?
Yeah, that's right, Dick.
Think Dr. Tomic at State University could spot it?
Sure, if anyone could.
Tomic. That's the man who was complaining about threats on his life.
Yes, top-flight physicist. Look, Chief, with only 10 hours before the panic hits, it's about...
It's worth a try. What else have we got?
Well, there's always Pat's living corpse, but...
Oh, that. A shot in the dark.
So is this. But if Tomic can tell us what it is, we at least have a lead.
Oh, may I help you?
Yes, I'm Dick Tracy from headquarters. I'd
Oh,
like
I'm
to...
so glad you've come, Mr. Tracy. Have you any news of him?
Of whom?
Of Dr. Tomic. Isn't that why you're here?
But I came to see him. Is anything wrong?
Why, yes, but I thought you knew. He's disappeared.
When?
He left home early this morning and hasn't been seen since. His wife was very worried, and I thought she reported his absence to you.
It's the first I've heard of it. Are you his assistant?
Yes, I'm Professor Learned. You will find him, won't you, Mr. Tracy?
We'll certainly try. Can you think of any reason why Dr. Tomic would want to disappear?
No. What did you have in mind?
Nothing in particular. Still, I'd like you to check any special or secret formula he might have been working on, just to make sure they haven't been removed.
Of course. Will you wait here, please?
I'd rather come along if you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. Dr. Tomic always keeps his most valuable formulae in that locked cabinet. They're quite safe there.
You have the keys, of course.
Yes, but I'm certain nothing has been disturbed.
Would you open it anyway, please?
Very well.
Do you know what each of these bottles contains?
I know they're chemical symbols, if that's what you mean.
Not exactly. Could any of them, say, mixed with another chemical, form a dangerous gas?
I hardly know. These particular ones are in experimental stages. Only Dr. Tomic could tell you that.
How about this clear liquid on the end? What's its purpose?
I really don't know. It's so new it doesn't even have a name.
New, huh? Is that so? Well, I'd like to...
Oh, please don't touch anything, Mr. Tracy. At least until Dr. Tomic returns.
If he returns, huh?
You mean there's a chance that he won't?
It's part of my job to see that he does. You won't mind my taking a little of this for testing?
Well, I hardly know what to say in Dr. Tomic's absence. Perhaps we can test it here. In fact, I'd be glad to test it for you.
I'd rather take it with me.
Very well.
You see, there was a bank robbery today. Some strange chemical was employed. Everyone in the bank was transfixed, frozen to the spot. Startled?
Shocked. You see, I work so close to science, I have every reason to dread the creation of such gases.
I didn't say it was a gas.
Well, what else could it be?
I don't know. But it was a gas. Doesn't seem to stain or burn the surface, does it?
No,
Anything in it that will hurt me if I taste it?
I think not, but I can't be too sure.
Let's see. Tastes like water.
Many chemicals do.
Get me an empty bottle and a rag, will you? Professor Learned,
Yes?
could a man in Tomic's position be leading a double life?
Hardly. He's one of the most respected men in his profession.
Yet he came to headquarters complaining of attempts on his life the night before he disappeared. It's been my experience, Professor, that could be the act of an innocent man. Or of a man covering his tracks.
Perhaps, but not Dr. Tomic. His whole life is an open book, beyond suspicion.
I guess you're right.
I know I'm right.
Well, thank you, Professor. I'll be back when I have this analyzed.
Very well, Mr. Tracy. But it isn't water.
Probably not. You've been a big help. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Tracy.
I still say you didn't have to shoot him.
But Gruesome, he saw us coming out of the bank.
Seeing and identifying weeks, maybe months later, are two different things.
But
You're
still...
just a trigger-happy young mug you always were. Better get over it.
You're a fine guy to be bawling me out.
Useless killing's dangerous. Well, it's about time.
Yeah, we thought maybe you took a powder. Hardly. That's good. Gruesome hates Welchers.
I don't hate dead ones, Melody.
Our employer is a man of honor. There's one for you, one for you.
What are these, Valentine's?
The doctor is very businesslike. That is your remuneration.
Mine's kind of thin, is?
Not much thinner. Gruesome got a bonus for not killing a policeman.
How do you like that?
We don't like it. We don't like it at all. Go back and tell your employer I'm not an employee. I'm a partner. I want 50%.
What about me?
I'll pay you more than you're worth. Goodbye, X-Ray.
Well, I'll ask him.
No, tell him. 50% on everything.
Very well. Oh, our employer told me to tell you he wishes you would not come to the laboratory anymore.
At all?
At all.
I see. Tell him I'll do what he says for exactly 15 minutes.
Oh, please.
Unless, of course, you're back within that time with half the take. Better hurry, X-Ray.
Gruesome, you're terrific.
Remember that, Melody.
Sure, Gruesome. Sure.
We found him right about here, Dick. Let's take a look around inside. Maybe we'll get a line on something.
Loosen the bolts.
Hey, you. It's him, Dick! doing something. It was him, Dick, that drunken stiff.
Where did he go?
He got away.
Well, that's a lead anyway. What happened to you?
What happened to me? I was standing right over there, and all of a sudden, I was... No, I'm not going to tell you.
Come on, Pat. What happened to you?
Okay. I was bit by a tiger.
Oh, that tiger!
You're sure that you can identify this man, Tess?
Yes, I'm positive he's one of the bank robbers.
Good. Now, if he'll only live long enough to start talking.
Dick, we've rounded up some of the people who ran the bank. They're out in the hallway.
Okay, Pat, bring them in. Tess, you better wait in the chief's office.
All right.
Tess did identify him.
Yes, but that's not enough. We've got to find one of those bank witnesses who saw him in or around the bank about 2:45.
Why 2:45? Couldn't he have planted the bomb at 2:30 or even before that?
No. The janitor emptied the wastebaskets at 2:45. So if anyone saw this bird in the bank after that time, he planted the bomb.
Nurse!
What's wrong?
We can't die on this now.
Get those people in here, Pat, quick.
Okay, folks.
Sorry, Dick, you'll have to leave. He's much too ill to have anyone in here now.
But just 2 minutes, Doc.
I can't do it. He only has a 50-50 chance as it is.
Well, that's that. Have those people go to my office, Pat. We'll do what we can.
Okay, folks, let's go.
First of all, I want to thank you people for coming. Now I'd like to ask you a few simple questions. Does anyone recognize this man?
I'm sure I never saw him before.
Well, now, I'm a bank guard, you see.
We know that.
Of course you do. And you know that bank guards have to be observing. Now, if that man was at the bank, it stands to reason I'd remember him, don't it?
It does, do you?
No.
I could be wrong, Mr. Tracy, but I think that man passed me at the bank door. I think he was coming out as I was going in.
Do you happen to recall what time that was, Mr. Thal?
Yes, I do. I looked up at the clock as I came in. It was exactly 10 minutes to 3.
Good. Turn around, Luke. Obviously, this man wearing the bandit's clothes is not the bandit. This is a drawing of the actual man. Would you say you'd seen this man before, Mr. Thal?
I'm almost certain that's the face of the man who passed me at the bank door.
Thank you. Anyone else see him?
No.
All right. That's all. Oh, one thing more. Please don't any of you discuss this case with the newspapers. That's very important. In fact, I'd rather you didn't discuss it with anyone for a day or two. And thank you again.
Sir? We're going out now, Bob.
But I'm coming in.
I've still got 6 hours, Dan, and nothing to say.
Nothing to say about a top-flight scientist who's missing?
Hello? You're talking Greek, Dan. Yes, Chief.
Don't give me that. You knew Tomic was missing before I did.
Just a minute, Chief. I've got the human ferret in my office. Tomic? Who's Tomic?
A physicist, my boy, with an assistant named Learned, remember? I'm giving his disappearance a build-up tonight, Dick.
Wait a minute, Dan. I'll call you later, Chief. You gave me your word, Dan, and I still have 6 hours left.
Then you do think Tomic is involved in the bank robbery?
I honestly don't know. But if he is, and you publish his disappearance, it might spoil everything for me.
All right, 6 hours. But I get first break at anything you uncover, right?
Right, Dan. Keep your nose clean.
Hello, Tess.
Hello, Dan. What's new?
Ask your boyfriend.
Dick, this will
Hold
really
it, Fred.
Oh, you again.
Goodbye, Dan.
Be seeing you. In about 5 hours and 22 minutes.
Dick, this is the door.
Quiet.
I think I know what you were going to tell me anyway. I should see a certain professor at State University right away, correct?
Correct, and quick.
And see you later, honey.
But we had a date for dinner.
I'm having mine with a professor.
Oh, well, since it's only a professor.
A beautiful, feminine professor.
And you expect me to be here when you get back?
No.
Then I will be.
That's what I thought.
Goodbye, Dick.
Bye.
Oh, Lee, where have you been? It's over an hour since I talked with you.
I'm sorry. I had important business. You look worried, dearest. What's the trouble?
That chemical I stole for you, what did you do with it?
I used it for my anesthetic experiments. What do you suppose?
I suppose you either gave it or sold it to a gang of bank robbers.
What are you talking about?
The police are analyzing the water I substituted for the formula I stole for you.
Well, what of it?
The moment Dr. Tomic returns, they'll know I substituted the water.
Oh, we'll be far away by then.
What if he returns now, tonight?
He won't, Irma.
You've done something to him.
He's perfectly safe. He'll return home in due time. Quite unharmed.
I can't go through with it. That detective, I can't go on lying to him. I don't know how.
It won't be for long.
He had hardly left when a reporter came. He asked me so many questions, I didn't know where I was.
Did he ask about Tomic?
Of course.
Splendid. His disappearance will make headlines. Tracy and his cops will be forced into a manhunt that will leave us in the clear.
I won't help blacken the character of a decent man. I can't.
Very well. Tell them. Tell them everything. Is that what you want, Irma?
Oh, darling, you know it isn't. But can't we do something? Can't we go away? Now, tonight?
Police have requested that I don't leave town. Your friend Tracy.
Tracy? Well,
do you think I put that formula in the hands of thugs? I placed it in the bank myself.
You didn't. You couldn't.
I had to, Irma. I tell you, with Tomic missing, we're in the clear. There isn't a thing to worry about, dearest. I'll drive you to within a block of your house, huh?
No, I'll walk to the cab stand. We can't risk being seen together.
Good evening.
Well, Mr. Tracy, how did you get here?
It was easy. Illegal, too.
Illegal? What is?
My breaking into your place and searching your things without a warrant.
I should think so. Why did you do it?
Why did you tell me I wouldn't find water in that bottle?
You didn't.
You're a biochemist. Why try to pretend you didn't know what was in that bottle?
You forget, Mr. Tracy. You tasted whatever was in it, not I. I was so sure it wasn't water that
Why?
Why? Because I can see no reason why Dr. Tomic would make such a substitution.
Neither can I. In fact, I don't think he did.
But obviously he had to. He and I are the only two people
Who have the key to that lock. So I say you made the substitution, not Tomic.
If what you found in that bottle really was water, and you're not just trying to trick me because of some fantastic notion that I mixed up with bandits, then all I can say is Dr. Tomic put it there. I didn't. And, might I suggest that you spend your time looking for him instead of badgering me?
I'm badgering you because I think you know something about his disappearance. Either you're shielding him or you're shielding someone else.
Why? Why should I? Do I look like the kind of person who goes around shielding bank robbers and murderers?
Frankly, no. But I think you got in over your head. And now you don't see any way out but lying.
I'm not lying.
I think you are. Consider this, Professor. Whoever got hold of that formula will stop at nothing to keep it.
Murdering a bank guard is only the beginning. Right now, they're accused of murder. If you're involved in it, you're an accessory to murder, and your only chance of getting less than hung is to play ball on the right team.
But I tell you, I don't know anything.
I heard you the first time. Just the same, when I leave here, I advise you to get in touch with someone.
Who?
Whomever you're shielding. Tell them that no amount of money or fame or love or whatever it is you're doing it for is worth putting your neck in a noose. It's a nice neck, Professor. But that murdered bank guard had 4 kids. They liked his pretty well, too. You cover the back. If she doesn't come out in 2 hours, go back to headquarters.
Right.
Hello, Lee. You shouldn't call here. Don't call me by name. I can't stand it. You've got to take me away.
I tell you, there's nothing to worry about, dearest. You'll feel better after you've had some sleep.
I can't, Lee. I'm going to tell them the truth.
You can't do that. Not yet, dearest. It's risky, but perhaps we'd better leave town tonight.
But I thought you said you couldn't.
Perhaps I can find a way. But you must meet me at once and talk this out. Very well, Irma. If we don't figure a way out, I'll go to the police with you. But we must talk first, Irma. I'm not in this alone. Meet me at 6th Park in 10 minutes. Walk there and be sure you're not followed. Goodbye.
You can't meet her, of course.
What are you doing here? I told him.
I'm telling you. You can't meet her. The cops saw you in the bank. This is a frame-up between the girl and the police.
Oh, nonsense.
She's frightened and so are you. Listen, I'll meet her.
You're known to the police, too.
I've handled them before. Give me the keys to your car.
All right, but don't bring her here.
No, sure not. Say, you spoke of a cottage on Brand Lake?
Yes, that's it. Take her there. Route 76, Cottage 14. Just off the road. Tell her I'll be up later tonight.
You'll convince her she mustn't go to the police?
Oh, yes, I must do that.
You're right. We must.
Gruesome.
Yeah?
Take care of her. She's all I have.
Sure. I understand. Better get rid of that car quickly.
Why, what's wrong with it? Where is she?
Picked up some bullet holes on the way. She is dead. I told you to get rid of that car.
You killed her. You killed her.
What do you suppose I do? She was leading Tracy directly to you.
No, she wouldn't.
I say she was, but right now we've got to get rid of the evidence here. All of it, you understand. Now go start that fire.
Must there be more killings?
If we have to. We've got to get Melody out of that hospital tonight and then clear out of here.
I've been to the hospital. He's in a coma.
The doctor wouldn't even let him be seen. He'll be dead by morning.
You're certain of that?
Certain as I can be.
Good. And we're in the clear.
You don't care about anyone, do you?
Listen, if you want to stay alive, you'll do as I say. Now stop that fire. I'll be inside.
You expect me to use that file?
Call me when it's ready. What would you do without me?
I'd even find Dan and romance him if you thought it would give you a little more time.
Thanks, but he's already married to a typewriter. There's one consolation, though. Those crooks are just as worried as I am. Their killing that girl was an act of cold-blooded desperation.
Do you think Dr. Tomic had her shot?
That's anybody's guess. You trace the license number?
Sure, or stolen plates. But if you put 2 bullets into the back end of that car, we'll pick it up in no time.
Time is something I'm fresh out of.
If Dr. Carver could only fix up those other 2 crooks so they could talk.
Said he'd call me in 10 minutes.
It's been 15.
This is Tracy. What about that smashed-up piano player?
Just died.
What? When?
About 10 minutes ago.
Thanks.
Oh, no.
We could have sweated it out of that guy. But he had to go die on us, too.
Well, dead men tell no tales.
What did you say?
I said dead men tell no...
But sometimes they do, Tess. Sometimes they do.
Where are you going?
See the chief. Get an okay on an idea that'll make Dan and his papers think I'm a prime heel.
Here he comes. Now's the time.
Isn't there some other way to...
No, not unless you want to end up joining Tomic.
Where's the good doctor?
Why, in there.
You call the hospital?
Yes, no change.
Good. I'll stay here till we know if he's alive or dead.
It's dangerous to hide you here.
Dangerous for whom?
All of us. Police will try to trace the driver of my car.
I'll stay here.
Very well. There's a small bedroom in there. You may use it. And there's whiskey in my desk.
True hospitality. Oh, doctor, why did you close that window?
The smoke from the incinerator.
I see. Won't you join me in a drink?
I never indulge.
Doctor?
Yes?
Come on in and join me, won't you?
No, thank you.
Come on in, both of you. Listen, Doctor. The smoke is blowing away from that window. Now, what are you trying to pull?
All right. All right, Gruesome. Hold everything. X-ray, get rid of that bomb!
Don't move, X-ray.
Don't shoot me, Gruesome, please.
Newsflash. Dangerous bank robbers expected to be rounded up within 12 hours. Homicide's famous Dick Tracy has just revealed that one of the robbers of the Grove Street branch of the First National Bank has been captured after suffering severe injuries in a wild chase by the police.
He's alive.
5 minutes ago, Tracy reported that the injured bandit will be able to talk by morning. He added, and I quote, "When this man talks, we will round up the most dangerous gang of criminals in this city's history." We now return you to the piano.
That announcement saved your life, X-ray.
What?
I need you. We got to get Melody out of that hospital.
But that's a police hospital. Why not leave him there?
Yeah? To talk and spoil a perfect setup? No, we got to risk it.
What about him?
What about him? He's dead and Melody isn't worse luck. Go on. Got a Corporal Duggan in 312. We came to pick him up.
Wait a minute. What's the name of that surgeon again?
Major Allen, 291st General.
He's new to me. So are you fellows?
Just been transferred from out west.
Oh, well, go on up. Do you know how to work it?
Like the fingers on my hand.
That's the gorilla, all right. They came in an army ambulance. Give me the phone, Pop. This is it. They're on their way up. Roger. Don't stop them coming down either, Pop.
You wait here. If anybody questions you, remember where you're from.
291st General.
Right.
I'm sorry, no one allowed in there.
I have orders to take his temperature every 4 hours.
Yeah?
That's right.
Well, in that case, I'll go in with you.
How are you, Melody?
Why do we bother getting birds like him well just so we can kill them?
Odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lost?
Me? Hardly. Just waiting for them to, just waiting.
Oh.
Hey.
What's the matter?
This man is running a dangerously high temperature. You better send for the doctor.
Not me, buddy. My orders are to stay right here.
In that case, I'll do it myself.
A good idea. What happened?
It's in the wastebasket, Tim.
You want me to throw it out?
No, leave it there.
I know, but if this stuff makes people freeze the way you say it does, I won't be of any help to you.
That's right.
I know, but you're unarmed. I don't like this. Hey, this stuff has started to smoke.
It should.
Mr. Tracy, I'm beginning to feel funny.
So am I, Tim. So am I. Should be clear now.
Yes, I understand. Mr. Patton told me to let him go. Huh? You're right. Here they come. Oh, sure. Patton saw the ambulance. Right, sir. Bye. Oh, I see you got your man.
Thanks, we did.
Say, who do you guys think you are parking here? Can't you read?
Sorry, we didn't see the sign.
Didn't see the sign. What kind of an excuse is that? Who are you guys? Where are you from?
291st General Hospital.
What?
291st. Will you please step aside?
General, huh? That was my old outfit, and they sold these 41 crates a month ago. Where'd you pick it up?
Look here, this man is dying.
Yeah, and I got a rush call. So what? You know what I think? I think you guys are a couple of cadaver snatchers. I'm going to take a look at this stuff.
No, wait. The other one.
But this is ours.
That one won't be spotted so quickly. Put him in that one.
I hope nothing went wrong.
What could? Tim would never leave Dick. Hey, here comes an ambulance out.
Shall I flash the rest of the boys?
No, they're driving an army crate. That one belongs to the city hospital.
That was a clever piece of work, Brewston.
It almost misfired. Fall told you that corporal's name was Joseph Duggan. It was really John. How is he?
He's still under the effects of the gas.
Start up the fire.
Dr. Melody, too.
Start up the fire.
What's the matter, Bud?
Ask the guy who stole this crate.
Yeah, and mine.
Yeah? You mean a big mug and a little guy with glasses?
Yeah, with a patient on a litter.
Well, I'll be a... That gorilla outsmarted me again. They pulled a switch. We've got to follow that white ambulance.
How do you know where it went?
Huh? That's right. Sparks, this is Patton. Put all cars on the lookout for a White City Hospital ambulance. Get that? Yeah. It's carrying 2 killers and Tracy unarmed.
X-ray. Up here, Tracy.
I'm not going to come in after you. I don't have to. Remember the bank? You've got about 60 seconds left. There's no other exit, Tracy. This is the end of the line.
that caused all the trouble, huh?
Yes, that's the last of those devilish gas bombs, Pat. As soon as Dan has had a look at it, we'll file it in the archives of lethal weapons.
I want to see you, Tracy.
Well, take a good look, Dan.
What's the idea of selling me out to those radio vultures? You made me a promise.
Promise? Who is this fellow, Pat?
Don't know. I never saw him before.
You promised me an exclusive story.
Story? What story, sir?
It could mean the story of the capture of a gang of bank robbers, Dick.
Capture? When? Where? It's all here and it's all true. Give me that. Okay, Dick?
In about 25 seconds, Pat.
Sorry, can't wait.
Maybe I ought to tell you about it, Dan.
Some other time.
Aren't you going to read it?
Gotta make that deadline. This is the biggest story I ever had anything to do.
I am Gangaram. I live in India, a beautiful land of many, many people. Some are very, very rich and live in great splendor, such as it is difficult to imagine. But while most of us are very poor, we are all rich in the great philosophies of our religion. Today we buy bananas and coconuts from the vendors, that the Brahmin priests may have them blessed for us at the shrine of the goddess Shamanti, who is our goddess of art and culture. I work for the kindly Maharaja of Bakor as a mahout, that is a trainer and driver of elephants. I ride the great bull Tila, as did my father before me. Tila is as one of my family.
Ganga! Ganga!
What is wrong, Kuba?
The cow elephant Bama is dead. 2 days out on the road, she suddenly became sick and sluggish. There in the jungle, the little one was born. A little female.
Her little one?
Aye. So you see, I had to stay with her in the jungle. For 4 days, I camped. Then, feeling that both animals were strong enough to travel, I mounted the head of Bama and started back to the palace.
Yes?
She became ill and sluggish. I drove her on. But suddenly, she stumbled and fell dead in the jungle.
Where did you leave them?
Why, in the clearing near the Jalpa ravine, she lies there by a huge rock. But let me tell you this. If you tell the Maharaja this, I will kill you.
Her tracks are plain, Akbar. She went that way.
Why don't you go up? Maybe you can see her.
Good idea. Akbar! I see her!
And so what else is there for me to do but to send you back to your village? This is the 5th time you have openly broken the rules of a mahout. But, Excellency, my village of Jalpur is far to the north. There is no work for a mahout in my village. But
this, I am sorry, Cooper. You will then have to till the soil as the other villagers do.
Excellency, even though you would send me from your employ, my affection for you is strong. And I must tell you this. I am a worshiper of the fire demon, Sabaka. I've been told by the high priestess that if any should wrong me, Sabaka will bring her fiery wrath down upon them. But I...
You mean to stand there and threaten the Maharaja Bakor?
Oh, no. It's only that I would not have harm come to you because of me, Excellency.
Where is this high priestess of whom you speak?
Well, that I cannot tell you, Excellency. Only twice have I seen her. Once in the jungle near the village of Wampat. It was at night. She stood before a huge fire and told us of the fire demon Sabaka and how she would bring her wrath down upon those who were not believers and how she would protect those who worshipped and gave of their rupees. Then she said she would one day come to the jungle and rule all of the people and that great flames would come from her mouth.
And you believe this?
Aye, Excellency. One of the villagers, Koala, did not believe and did not give of his rupees. That very night, his whole house was burned down by the fire demon Sabaka.
Kuba, where in all the religious books of our people have you ever read anything of a fire demon called Sabaka?
Read of the... Oh, but Excellency, I cannot read.
Yes, come in. Ganga, when did you return?
Just now, Excellency. And, Excellency, there is a beautiful young lady here to see you.
Young lady? To see me?
Yes, Excellency. And perhaps you will ask her to dine with you, huh?
Gaga, you wish to involve me in a romance, huh? No. I'm too busy to have much interest in young ladies. But, send her in. At least I will speak with her.
I hear and obey, Excellency.
So, you found her. This is the most beautiful young lady. So, Ganga, you would have a joke with me, huh?
It's good for you to laugh, Excellency. I thought you might be angry.
Angry? Why should I be angry when you bring a beautiful young lady to see me? No, I am not angry. Rather, I reward you. Here is a sweetmeat I brought from Bombay. One for you. And also one for the little one. She is a pretty one. Here is a sweetmeat little one. Ganga, did you give her milk? You know she can have nothing but milk and rice mash for a long, long time.
I know this, Excellency.
Oh, too bad we had to lose the little one's mother. She was a good cow.
What of Kuba, Excellency?
Kuba has returned to his village of Jalpur. I felt sorry for him, Ganga. Like so many of our people, he cannot read, and is therefore easy prey to those who would trick him. I believe I would have kept him here had I not found out that his mind had been poisoned by those evil ones who tricked our people into worshipping a false god.
What is the trouble, husband?
The two who stand by our house are the evil ones I talked to you about. Remember, I spoke to you of the fire demon worshippers.
But you did not give them any rupees, husband.
That is the reason why they have come now. Listen, do you remember the boy Ganga?
Oh, yes. We just saw him riding with those who came to visit the Maharaja.
I want you to take the little one and run as fast as you can. To reach him as he returns. Tell him what has happened. He'll know what to do.
I will go.
Fate comes near. I will go.
Hurry, wife. Hurry. What do you do at my house? Answer me. What do you at my house? Have you no tongue? Can you not answer? This I do not understand. You do not speak. You do not move.
I can carry you no further, my little one. I will come back for you as quickly as possible. The only one broken off along the game trail.
Look! The jungle is on fire!
It's a good thing our visitors from Bombay had already crossed the river and were well on their way, Ganga.
Such is so, Maharaja Sahib.
Singh, take Taru and his wife and join the others. And Taru, as for your animal, here are some more rupees with which to purchase another.
Excellency, how can one of such a low caste as I know of the words to thank you? I do not know.
No, Taru. There is no need for such gratefulness.
Oh, but Excellency, I do not understand. Things will be as good as before. I will have a good house and a good animal. Where both were gone, I do not know.
Just a moment, Taru. Just a moment. I have been to a land where there is no difference in caste. And toward that end, I will work here in India. Now, go you with Singh and the others and build your new house, and may you be happy thus.
See you, Excellency.
Yes. It is sad how many of our beautiful animals have died in this fire.
I am a little suspicious of this man, Taru. Suspicious? Why? No one else in the area knew anything about these so-called fire demon worshippers.
This remark only suggests that possibly your methods are too harsh. Anyway, I want these evil ones apprehended. They have become more than just a nuisance.
You spoke of the boy, Highness. His tiger was loose again today. People are very frightened of it. I'm afraid there may be an accident.
Come, Taku. You are quite right, General Polgar. We have enough nuisances. I will speak to the boy now. Ganga, you must get rid of this tiger.
Get rid of Taku. But, Excellency, I have raised Taku from a kitten.
No, but he is no longer a kitten. No, Ganga. Taku must go.
But, Excellency, If I could only...
Gunga, is it not that I have enough trouble in my province with these fire demon worshippers? No, Gunga. Take Taku and turn him loose in the jungle where he belongs.
I hear and I obey, Excellency. Come, Taku.
That is why I have made this trip. To urge you to move on my land.
Surprise! Gunga! Gunga! My little brother. What brings you here?
Kumar, you are looking very well. And Taru, is it that you have already left your new farm and moved back here to the village of Nanjingud, huh?
Oh, no, it is only for a trip.
Well, what brings you here, little brother?
His Highness was upset by news of the fire demon worshippers. And because of this, he ordered me to set Taku loose in the jungle. But Kumar, you look worried. Do you know something of these fire demon worshippers who burnt Taru's house?
No. No, I know nothing of them.
Your pretty sister has good news for you, Gunga. Tell them, my sweet one.
Kumar. Gunga. We are to have a little one.
A little one? A little boy. Indira, this is wonderful news, my sister.
Gunga. If it be a boy, I should like to name him Gunga, after you, my little brother.
Kumar, you hear this?
I hear, but... Well, I thought...
Kumar, when you took Indira for your wife, she was all I had. I thought I was losing my sister. But instead, I have found a big brother.
I will prepare the evening meal.
Let us all take leave then, Indira. Come.
My elephant stands without hobbles at the edge of the village. It will not take long, Kumar.
Kumar, you must come. It is dangerous to stay here. You can stay at my house until yours is built.
A few more days, Taru, and I will have information about these fire demon worshippers. These evil ones strike, and they disappear. The military can find out nothing. Taru, if it be that I am a true Hindu, then I cannot leave our poor people.
Some of whom are even beginning to believe in this evil worship of Sabaka. But it will be too...
No, my sweet one, I will get the water.
Kumar, this is woman's work.
Not for you. Come, we will see the boys beat. I beg your forgiveness, Sahib.
So, you would spy on us, huh? Luba, you know where this dog lives?
Aye. This is the last house in the village of Najangud.
You know then his pretty wife?
I have not seen her.
You will see her. Burn his house. See that his wife is in it.
No! No. No, not my wife. Please don't fight.
Now, do as I have said.
No, Luba. You will not do this. So, now you give the orders, eh, Ashok?
It is about time I give the orders.
Well, I will tell you this. It is one thing to burn bullocks, dogs, and goats and sacrifice to Sabaka. It is quite another thing to burn this woman. If this woman burns, the military will do more than ask questions.
What can the military do? I tell you, we must put more fear into the people.
More fear? Already they are so fearful of us that they are afraid to answer questions of the military.
Fearful? Tonight only 60 of them came to the worship. We burned a bullock in sacrifice. And while he bellowed his loudest, many of the villagers left without giving a rupee. You call that fearful? I tell you that to burn a bullock, a goat, an occasional house does not put enough fear in the dogs. But burn a few of them, the rest will come crawling.
Such is not so. Tonight we were competing with our true religion. They were at home making puja in preparation to the Dasara festivities. I tell you, we have done well. Is it not that we have enough rupees to build the idol of Sabaka?
An idol will not help us. It is better to move about as we have.
But we agreed. An idol deep in the jungle near Jalpur is the only...
I do not like the plan. I have a plan in mind that is much better. A plan that will make us rich and powerful beyond anything that we have ever talked of. So you do not listen, huh?
Listen? Of course I will listen. Come, Ashok. Sit down. You are so tall, Ashok. You must sit so I may hear your plan in comfort.
Well, sit down.
No, I will stand. Tell me of your plan.
I say we do not build the idol of Sabaka. For a long time we hold no worship. But each night we pick a name from the list of unbelievers, burn his house and then his family. Each night a different village. A different time.
Yes. Go on.
Meantime, we will attend the Dasara festivities as entertainers. Of course, we will conduct ourselves as the most pious of Hindus. But we will be learning what we want to know. Then we will spread the word that Sabaka holds a great worship. Fear will drive 10, 15, maybe 20,000 of the dogs that worship. We will work them into a frenzy. We'll tell them Sabaka is angry because the Maharaja is an unbeliever. Then we storm the palace and...
Now you will feel the wrath of Sabaka, pretty one, as will your spying husband. Dog, this is what will happen to you if you dare to speak of this.
Fire demon! Fire demon! Fire demon! Fire demon!
I want you to work this terrible thing from your mind. Help prepare for the Dasara tomorrow. Help with the painting of the elephants in the morning. Then serve at the puja for me. Will you do this?
You are the man Damji from the village of Nanjingud.
I am he. Did you ever see so many people come to the Dasara before?
I am Gangaram, brother of Indira, who was burned in your village. Why did you not tell the military the truth of what you saw?
Truth? I did tell the truth. There was a heavy darkness. I could not see enough to know who they were.
You lie. You told the military there was but one man. Now you speak of they.
I tell the truth. By the goddess Shamandi, I swear it. Only did I stand nearest the one carrying the torch to light the fire.
How near did you stand to him?
Perhaps the length of an elephant.
Then why did you not fight him before he could start the fire?
There were many in the shadows. And I did not know your sister was in the house.
You lie. And if the man carried a torch, his face would be plainly lighted. Yet you told the military you could not see it.
I have said the truth. I could not see him.
Damji, I am sorry I have spoken to you thus. I am very tired. Before daylight this morning, I stood at the barracks, waiting outside the quarters of General Poligar.
Barracks? General Poligar?
I told him I was sure the evil ones would be in the crowds of the Dasara. I begged him to dispatch men to search for them.
What did he say?
He only laughed at me. He cares nothing for the life of a villager. He cares only for his uniforms and parades.
What did he say?
He grabbed me by the arm. He said, "Have you no respect for the Dasara? Have you no respect for the law? You have broken the law by coming to the barracks, and you shall be punished for it. Now get out."
Aye, that is exactly as he spoke to me at the village. I have 3 little ones at home. I knew if I were to tell him...
I knew it. I know you have more to tell, Damji. Listen, I will make you a bargain. Tell me what you know. And as I am a true Hindu, I swear on my life, I will tell no one. What did the man look like, Damji?
But if I were to tell you different from the military, I would go to prison.
I swear on my life, they will never know.
He was a big, strong man. He wore a small, dark beard and a big nose. By his side, he carried a long sword.
Did he speak to you?
He said if I dared speak of what I saw, my house also would be burned. That is why...
I understand, Damji. But now you must help me.
Help? But how?
I want you to search the crowd and find him.
No.
But, Damji, all you need do is point him out to me, then you may leave. And I promise you, never again will you be asked to do more. This man is the killer of my sister, Damji. You must do it.
You would come with me?
Not now. Already I am late for the painting of the elephants, and I must serve a puja for His Highness.
But then...
After the blessings of the elephants, I will be able to leave the pagoda.
General Poligar, this warning poster is excellent. It clearly states the penalty for anyone who dares disturb the Dasara.
True, Highness. And they have been displayed everywhere. But only this morning, the young Mahout, Ganga, came to my quarters at barracks with the outrageous demand that the military search the Dasara crowds. When I refused, he threatened to make the search himself.
Search? But we have no description of them. Besides, it would disturb the entire
I warned him of the penalty awaiting those who dare disturb the dazzler. But the boy has no respect for our religion or our laws. I crave permission to invoke penalty.
General Beauregard, the boy is under a great mental strain. His only sister and her husband were murdered by these evil ones. Furthermore, I do not believe it is true that he has no respect for our religion and the laws.
He knows full well that two of his kind are paying the penalty of a year in prison for entering barracks without written orders.
The two you speak of scaled the walls for the purpose of stealing arms. The boy must have entered through the gate. Now, why, may I ask, did your guards not stop him?
Highness, may I speak freely?
You may speak freely.
I beg you, do not regard this as a criticism. It is not meant as such. You ask me why my guards did not stop him. I will tell you. They are frightened to stop him. They know, as everyone knows, that he walks freely through the palace to see you whenever and wherever he may. Although others of his kind are afraid to enter the palace, even with orders. So it is I am a laughing stock to my staff, for they know full well that any others who dare to enter the barracks will be thrown into prison. Not long ago, he was even seen to enter the palace with a baby elephant. His position as a mahout is resented by the others, for the law says one may not be placed in charge of an elephant until one is 18 years of age.
General Beauregard, I know I have favored the boy. You need not tell me this. But your memory is short. Less than a year ago, when the boy's father was killed trying to save the life of my Ronnie, you and the others agreed that an exception should be made in this case. Why, may I ask, do you now choose to forget this?
But, Highness, I do not forget. I remember very well. In all humbleness, I merely suggest perhaps our decision was a mistake.
I suppose I have become too fond of the boy. General Beauregard, I will have a talk with the boy just before puja and see that he does not make this search of which you speak. Now, if you will excuse me, I must dress for the dasara.
I'm sorry, Highness.
Sir Cedric, even more than our puja ceremony, that is the worship and blessing of our animals and other things we use in our living, I think you will enjoy most the gathering of the units in the palace yard. moment, Highness. Standing with a woman behind the end elephant, said I.
Are you sure it is he?
Well, it was dark. But this one looks like him. And besides, he has a sword. Not many coolies have swords.
Such is so. It must be he.
But Ganga, if you call the military now...
I will not call the military until I am sure. Do not worry, Ganji. I will keep my promise to you. No one will ever know. I have brought 2 friends who will help me. When you are out of sight, I will call them. Go you now. Why did you kill my sister?
You make a bad mistake, young one. We are entertainers. He has no voice with which to answer you.
The point of my knife will make him speak.
Gunga! Gunga, do not lose your head!
Let me kill him! Let me kill him!
Wait, Gunga, do not be a fool. What if the woman speaks the truth? You know well the penalty for making trouble at Dassara.
I think you should let the boy call the military. I think you should let him create a disturbance. I think he should pay the penalty that should come of it.
You speak with the split tongue of a snake. I shall be willing to suffer the penalty if I am wrong. Akbar, go tell the captain of the guard to come quickly.
Wait! If you have no respect for the most sacred of Hindu ceremonies, at least we are respectful of it. Our business keeps us here for several days. Let the matter rest until tomorrow. Then we will willingly come.
No. Now that I have found him, I do not chance losing him. Akbar, do as I have said.
No, Akbar. Wait, Gunga. I have a better plan. Why not take them and lock them up?
This is ridiculous. I think you are also of the fire demon worshippers. Well, you have your choice. You can come with us quietly to the stables, or I call the military.
We will come to the stables with you. But when it is found that we are wrongly accused, you will suffer for this. Come, Luba.
We'll finish with these other matters later. I do not wish to be late to my meeting with Sir Cedric.
Pardon, Highness. I do not like to disturb you, but I have captured the man who killed my sister.
You have captured
Yes, Highness. Yesterday, during Dassara, I found him.
Why did you not tell me this?
But I know nothing of it. Speak up, boy. If someone has been taken into custody, where is he? Why was this not reported to me?
I did not want to make trouble during Dassara, so they were locked in the Howdah room where they spent the night.
In the Howdah room? You mean to tell me that someone has been taken into custody without the knowledge of the military?
Gunga, I cannot believe this is true. If this is another one of your jests...
But it is not a jest, Highness. I saw the man during Dassara. He was with a woman. I did not want to make a disturbance.
Gunga, you have said that. How did you know it was he? Who told you? On what evidence did you take this man into custody?
He has no evidence. I myself have questioned the man Damji, the only person who saw this man. It was very dark. He couldn't give us even the slightest description.
Gunga, how then did you know the man?
I just know, Highness. In all your reports of their evil worship, it is said that some of them carried flaming swords. This man carries a sword, and the woman, she may even be the high priestess about which we have heard.
Gunga, do you mean to tell me because a man carries a sword, you have him locked up as a murderer? And what right have you to take the law into your own head?
This is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. This boy should...
Be quiet. Rama, go to the stables. Have Singh bring the people to my study in the east wing at once. Gunga, you will stay here in the custody of General Pulagar until I return.
But, Highness...
Your name, please.
I am Marco Pongore, an entertainer. And this is my assistant, Luba, who is also an entertainer.
What is this you tell the people about worshipping a fire demon called Sabaka?
Tell the people... Oh, but Excellency, though I have read much about the religions of India, never have I heard of this demon of which you speak.
But, my dear young lady, the Maharaja has received information that you have followers who carry flaming swords.
Oh, such tales these villagers carry. Luba, show them the purpose for which we use the flaming sword. So many times has Luba swallowed the flaming sword that no longer has he a voice to defend himself. Now, you see, with this and other feats of interest, we amuse the people of the villages. It is in this manner that we travel from village to village, making our living.
Of course, you are aware of the punishments accorded those who would tell lies in this room.
Oh, you're a big one, all right. Bigger than the military. Bigger than General Poligar. Soon you will even question the importance of His Highness himself.
Such is not true. He will find out they are fire demon worshippers, and that I am right. He is no fool.
Come, there is someone I must see before we leave here.
And they were nowhere near the village of Najangud. Both Sir Cedric and I were convinced beyond any doubt that these people had been wrongly accused.
But you are wrong, Sir Cedric.
Gunga, you are speaking to the Maharaja Bakor.
I am sorry, Highness.
Sorry is not enough. It seems you have lost all respect for rules, for laws. Now, even for me, if you were a man, you would be thrown into prison for your actions. You will not receive such a punishment. But punished you will be. You will turn your elephant over to Singh, and you will work in the palace kitchens.
No. Highness, please, Tila.
Enough, Gunga. In 1 month, the elephants leave for the teak lumbering. At the camp, the bull will be turned over to a new Mahat. Meantime, Singh will care for him. And remember this, Gunga. There are worse punishments than working in the palace kitchens.
Pardon, Highness. Your refreshment.
Gunga, why must I always be disturbed? I said I did not want the refreshment.
I am sorry, Highness.
Gunga, just a moment.
Yes, Highness?
Gunga, how do you like, nothing. You may go.
Highness.
Yes?
I know that in a few moments you leave for Bombay with Sir Cedric.
Such is so.
And I know also that you do not return before the elephants leave for the teak lumbering.
Well, what has this to do with you, Gunga?
Highness, if you would only let me ride Tila to the camp, I could tell his new Mahout how to care for him. As you know well, Highness, I have been with Tila ever since I could walk. My father taught me of his strange ways. He may kill his new rider, or if he is not properly cared for, he himself may die. I could come back on foot the next day, Highness.
No, Gunga. There are good Mahouts in the jungle camp.
Yes, Highness.
Gunga, after thinking deeply, I think there may be something in what you say.
You mean I can go? Oh, thank you, Highness.
Oh, no, do not thank me. It is not for you. It is for the good of the elephant, I say yes. You will return immediately to the kitchens and think no more of elephants.
Then thanks for Tila, Highness.
உடகுமலை பிறந்த இடம் ஐலதா கொஞ்சி வந்தா தந்தையிலே ஐலதா மடதினையில் பொய் பொறித்த ஐலதா அந்த இடம் பார்க்க வந்த ஐலதா பொன்னி என்னும் பேரு கொண்டாள் ஐலதா போன இடம் பொன்னிவனும் ஐலதா தேவையை வாழ வைப்பாள் ஐலதா தேவையே வாழ்ந்திடுவோம் ஐலதா உடகுமலை பிறந்த இடம் ஐலதா கொஞ்சி வந்தா தந்தையிலே ஐலதா மடதினையில் பொய் பொறித்த ஐலதா அந்த இடம் பார்க்க வந்தா ஐலதா பொன்னி என்னும் பேரு கொண்டாள் ஐலதா போன இடம் பொங்கி வரும் ஐலதா என் திசையை வாழ வைப்பாள் ஐலதா தேவி எங்கே வாழ்ந்திடுவோம் ஐலதா குடகுமலை பிறந்த இடம்
At least, Ganga, Tila's new rider gives him a good bath.
Any fool can let an elephant play in the water.
Koba! Koba! Sure you scrub him good? He is used to good care.
Rama, do you remember the other Mahal called Kuba who worked for His Highness?
He was discharged and returned to his village of Jaipur.
He was a fire demon worshiper. I had forgotten all about him. Rama, you know this village is more than half the way to the village of Jaipur where Kuba lives?
I know what you're thinking. You must stop thinking of it. But you could not go anywhere. That is the deepest of our jungle. And it is dangerous to go there alone, even on an elephant, let alone on foot. You would end up in the belly of a tiger.
I left at sunrise.
Do not be a fool, Ganga. You leave at sunrise for the palace.
There are plenty. Go pick your own. Oh, so now your husband comes to beg also, huh? Go. You do not frighten me. It's a good thing you are not a tiger, or it would be me who is bit. Tila! Tila! Tila, you followed me. Never was I so happy to see you. But what of your new rider? I hope you did not kill him. Anyway, you will take me to Jalpur before I take you back. Your head, Tila.
Sabaka is angry. More of the people of your villages must come to worship him and pay their tribute. Or Sabaka will send his fiery wrath upon them and destroy them all. Rise ye now, and bring your rupees to the urn of ever-burning fire. Rise ye, rise ye.
This is the Maharaja's young Maha, Ganga. I found him spying on us.
Quiet, worshippers of Sabaka. An unbeliever is among us. Akbar, tie him. Where is his elephant?
It is in the jungle. When I saw it, I searched and found the boy spying on us.
Then bring the elephant, fool. If it returns, the Maharaja will send men to seek us out.
It is that I fear. The boy rides the great bull Tila, and none can handle the beast if he is not known to the elephant.
We must do something, and quickly.
The man Kuba worked long with the elephants of the Maharaja. Perhaps he knows the elephant.
Good. Kuba! Do you know this one?
Oh, most holy high priestess of the searing flame, this is the boy Ganga. It was because of him I was forced to leave the employ of the Maharaja, where I was happy.
You know, then, the great bull elephant this boy rides?
Aye, I know the bull well, but the bull would kill anyone who harmed the boy.
The bull stands back in the jungle. Could you bring it here?
Yes, I think I could, most holy one. But the boy would have to be hidden so the bull could not see him.
That will be done. Go bring the elephant.
At once, most holy one.
Where shall we stake the boy?
The boy? So, it is not the boy we sacrifice. It is the bull we burn. We should have the entire village of Jalpur at the feet of Sabaka. And we will bring them all in fear to grovel in the dirt and bring us their rupees to make us rich. Carry him into the jungle and leave him there, tied as he is.
I did not know it was you, my beautiful one. How you frightened me.
This is no fire demon. It is only a statue made of mud and wood. These evil ones make the fire come from the mouth. They burn and kill to make you fear them. They trick you to steal your rupees.
No, wait! It is not so! People of Jaipur, this boy is an unbeliever. Tabaka will destroy him. Light the fires to burn the elephant.
All of you, take this evil woman to your village and hold her. His Highness will deal with her.
The tiger is not dangerous. It is a tame beast. Quickly attack the boy.
No! Stop, Wolf! He will kill you!
He lies, Luba! Take him!
See you! The evil one is dead! Killed by my tiger Taku. Now, if this be a fire demon, why does he not devour my tiger? Why does he not devour me? See you now that you have been tricked.
Take this evil woman to your village and hold her. The Maharaja Sahib will deal with her.
By fire you have lived, Sabaka, and now by fire you shall die.
வளம் கூட கொடினாலே
Thank you.